Well, it's time for moon-faced heifers over Miami. So we open with Alexia, and Marisol. Now, Marisol is the most bird-faced looking of all the heifers so far. I don't know why Alexia has on these wedding shoes, though. Alexia called Marisol out for her ugly shoes, but at her age, you need orthopedics. Logan, I love your house. Alexia looks like an iguana with that long lizard-like neck. It's like Giselle's neck deflated. So she's happy she got married and her life's great now. Julia, Adriana, and another heifer there. It's gonna take me a minute to learn these goldfish girls. I know Julia's the grown Les, unlike the baby Les on Power, Book 2, which I'll be picking up after this. So she's not happy she's an empty nester because Martina's more worried about getting her skiing days in than playing in her mound. Across town, Gertie stops by Larsa's. Larsa's settled into her penthouse. At least when she divorced, she got some piffin profits. She said, I paid for it with my own money. I didn't use any of my divorce money. Girl, what'd you get the divorce money for? Honey, after looking at that Easter Island face, you deserve. Child, would you want that job? I sure wouldn't. So Gertie's upset with Alexia because she only responds when it's convenient for her. However, Alexia is mad that she called Gertie to help her with her wedding and throw a little business her way, and Gertie was mean. Oh, they gave her the list of vendors and said, plan it yourself. Then she started to compare something Gertie did for her deceased family members to a bachelorette party, and no, you can't compare those two. Larsa's still upset that people were reading her for that fake butt. And honey, it's not as lumpy as Kenya Moore's, but it's just as fraudulent as Jen Shaw. Larsa's upset also because Julia's been replying to comments that were disliking her situation, that were making fun of her situation on Instagram. But Larsa, you've been a punchline for a minute. I mean, even the Kardashians are laughing at you, and that's sad. Julia said, oh, Larsa wants to call me a weirdo. Well, you selling your feet for $10 a pop. That's odd to me. I don't know. I hear it's good money. I mean, and you've got your cooch, so that also could be strange snatched to some. Both of you are different sides of the same whole coin. Julia said, well, I had to unfollow her because every morning with my Cheerios, it was a side of coochie. I prefer my cooch and my tennis tatas. I don't need Larsa's lumps. Lisa and Kiki drop by Marisol's and they're complimenting Kiki on her beauty, but Marisol says, hey, what about my face? They were being polite by not bringing it up. I don't know how your face looks pulled yet loose at the same time. Marisol just said, I used to be afraid of clowns, but now that you are one, it's cool. However, Lisa's coot ain't giving her the cock. Her husband don't look bad, he just look gay. He looks like the type of man that would be pursuing me. Kiki, like, I don't know who he's sleeping with, but he's sleeping with somebody, just not you. I agree with Kiki. However, all talk turns to Larsa because Lisa didn't even know where she was living. She found out from the invite. You know Larsa ain't leaving Miami. She enjoys its seedy underbelly. Hell, she is the seedy underbelly. So apparently on Instagram, they said Larsa's building is where all the hoes and OnlyFans girls live. Well, I mean, that's right up her alley. Why say that? She is an OnlyFans girl. Just because you married a gay coot, you want to look down your nose job at her. And ain't that much to look at. And ain't that much to look down. Nose looks like a short bus. Nicole getting ready to go to somebody's 40th wedding anniversary and she leaving her chitlins. So they're getting engaged. Y'all got enough money to get married without being on the show. He said keep the engagement party under $100,000, but you got 1.8 in cars. You could spend 200. Don't be cheap. After commercial break, Larsa getting ready for her party. Is this her house or is this the building's event space? It looks like the building's event space. Yeah, they got a random guy sitting out there. He cute too. So Julia friend come over helping her get dressed. But why are you wearing something Selena Gomez wore? That's probably a little too young for you. Not everybody can pull a Kim Cattrall, Miley Cyrus. Ooh, Lord. Lisa's sissy has them Jeff Lewis lips. Oh, they're terrible. They're terrible. You tried to make your lips bigger. You should have stuck with the whisper of lip that God gave you. You chased these waterfalls and now you've got puddles on your face. Oh, God, they're hideous. The lips look dead. Dead. Oh, God, so Lisa's so nervous to see Larsa because they haven't talked. They've only texted a little, and this is her first time seeing her at the party. Girl, just show up and film. Oh, God, Larsa, really, this dress? I would say the skirt of it looks good, but the top gives me tablecloth. It's too much beading and ruffle and gather. It should be smooth and sleek like the skirt was hanging. You were giving hip with that fake butt. But the top, it's a mess, a heavy mess. That's something Gabrice would wear. Oh, Adriana and Julia weren't invited. Are they showing up anyway? I hope they show up anyway. Oh, Julia and Adriana are invited to the pre-party, but then they're getting left downstairs for the main event. All right, Larsa, start your shit. Oh, God, I don't even want to seem like I'm petty. I'm just going to do the pettiest thing possible. Child, she running for Mia. So Lisa tells Gertie that she brought up the roast account about Larsa's building being home to pimps and prostitutes. Hookers and dealers, gypsies, tramps, and thieves. Oh, so it wasn't even Larsa's building. Lisa, you know what you were doing. You thought you wanted to keep your season going. You know you only got Peacock, so you better bring it. So Lisa wants to let Larsa know first before anybody can run and tell that. But Kiki tells Larsa what's going on before Lisa has a chance. Kiki said, oh, Lisa said it. She heard it from somebody else, but she said it. Brought it up on camera. Larsa says, well, girl, you the one throwing lingerie party with hoes in your house. They ain't up in mine. So the girls are starting to arrive to the party. Lisa and Gertie are there. Iguana Neck ain't feeling Gertie because she still hasn't said she ain't doing her wedding. Gertie's like, you still compare what I did for my family in Haiti to a bachelorette party at the Versace Mansion. So you too stupid for me to work with. But Iguana Neck ain't gonna ruin Larsa's party by bringing it up. Marisol swims in and Larsa's on her butt. So let me ask you. Marisol's like, can I get a cocktail? You know I drink like the fish I look like. That's all you see when you look at her. That's all you see. And in walks Lisa. Don't even know she's the guest of the evening. So Larsa starts up with her automatically. Welcome to the hood, since you know that's what the building is. We at the Carter. So Larsa gives everybody a little tour before we head upstairs. And Lisa's like, why'd you say welcome to the hood? You know why. You're just trying to find out who squealed. Now Marisol takes the blame, but it was actually Gertie. Kiki. Larsa said, well, since you want to talk about me, what's going on with your backyard rentals to pay your mortgage? Now, I'm mortgageless. We got the best backdrop for our bussy and our box. Larsa said, girl, you in court suing somebody for your event space, and now you want to act like you ain't doing it. Get your coin. So Lisa's butt hurt now, and Larsa's like, well, look, it's a joke. You said mine was a joke. Yours was a joke. Ha, 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 you're poor. Oh, God, now Lisa's crying. I'm getting a tank. This is a new poop party. Girl, dry those white tears. So Lisa storms off. So Gertie said, Lisa's hurt. She feels bad. Lisa said, that was a malicious comment. Why are you so upset that your house is worth 40 grand a rental? I'd be grateful. Now Lisa yelling at Kiki, because you was going to let me handle it, but now you ran off at the jibs. However, Kiki says, you know what? What you said didn't sit right with me, and what kind of friend would I be if I didn't run and tell that? So everybody goes to the party, and Lisa leaves. Over with Adriana and Julia, they're on their way to the party, and they think they've given Larsa a little too much focus. Oh, God, so Lisa's gonna go to the party anyway? Why would you want a party with hookers and pimps? So Gertie tries to calm Lisa down. So Gertie telling Lisa, you're hurt. Stop it. I rent my house to pay my mortgage. Why am I here? Why are you here? So now everybody walking into the party together, and Larsa asks Lisa, why do you feel attacked? Can I talk to you alone? Why is everybody around us? So everybody goes off to the party so it can just be Lisa and Larsa. You know, Lisa, you really throw a rock hide your hand because you so upset, but you sure felt fine, free, and frisky to talk about the felons that lived in her building. You felt free to make fun of the OnlyFans. Larsa applied minimal pressure and you can't take it. You're out here, woo! Oh, God. Larsa said, I'm a really good friend. You are? What you said was malicious. Girl, we've heard some malicious shit. Saying you rent your house for 40 grand to make a mortgage, that ain't malicious. That ain't malicious, that's just good business. Meanwhile, Kiki telling Iguana Neck, look, I ain't gonna be called a bad friend. It's about loyalty and femininity. So, child, Lisa tries to make this fight really and truly a moment, and Larsa just isn't having it. And it's not that interesting, but okay, y'all gonna have drama all season. Meanwhile, Adriana and Juliana are showing up to the party with a literal olive branch. Lisa will still not fess up that she talked mess and wants everybody to pity her, and Larsa's like, look, you started it. And she's still whining about that. You said I had a mortgage on my house. However, we finally get to people having a good time at the party, and all talk turns to breast. We're rubbing together, squirting and flirting, lower boob, upper boob. But Alexis starts whining that Gertie ain't gonna do her event. But Lisa's still whining about Kiki telling her she said she lived in the hoe house. And Gertie's sick of hearing about it. And so are we. So now Marisol comes over and tells Lisa to pipe down. Marisol told her, don't let your menstruation ruin your friendship. Child, so after the party, the whiny heifer cooking with her son. And she got a relationship with her maid like a second mama since she don't fart with her family. But her husband about to cheat on her in real time, so this will be fascinating. So we end with the headlines of him telling her he don't love her anymore, he has a full-on new girlfriend, and she needs to find a new house. So she wants to know why she getting put out. Well, child, that was the shit, but I'ma see you soon for the next one.